Today I'm going to share with you the absurd number of people who add something to the cart on your online store but never complete the purchase, as well as the main causes for it. I'll also give you at the end of the video the exact email script sequence you can use on your store right now to make a substantial amount of those people come back and complete their purchase. This abandoned cart email sequence alone has the power to increase your monthly revenue by at least 10%. And I strongly believe this one right here will grant you at least 15%. So, and that's not out of my head, that's based on data, and I'm going to show it to you. And the best part is that all you gotta do is get this sequence, implement on the back end of your store, set it up once, and it will be automatically generating you sales for as long as you want. So that's pretty much it. Without any further ado, let's jump straight into the data. So here's some cart abandonment stats, and this infographic is provided by Musend and all the research behind it, so all credit for them. But if we take a look here at the generic stats, the overall cart abandonment rate is 69%. That basically means 3 out of 4 people who enter your website and add something to the cart, they leave without completing the purchase. They leave without paying you, basically. So what we can do to make sure that this number be as low as possible. So before jumping into that, I would like to show you first the main causes why people abandon their cart. That should give you some insight on what to do to make that number as low as possible. So first and foremost, high shipping fees. For some reason, everyone hates high shipping, and that's completely understandable. But 60% of everyone who abandons their cart do it because of high shipping fees. Second is forced registration. And third is long fill out forms. These two kind of tied in together. So make sure you always have the faster checkout process as possible, the more streamlined as possible. And you can check out the Shopify native checkout process. They are very streamlined and it works very well. So the good thing about this email sequence is that it helps solve the high shipping problem, and I'm going to share with you in a second why. So as you can see here, the email sequence, and that's the data that's from extensive research these guys made. So when you send an automated cart recovery sequence, the average open rate is 45%. So out of 100 people, 45 will open it, 21 will click through, and 11 of them will make a purchase. So out of 100 people, 11 will make a purchase. So that's 10% extra sales, basically 10% extra revenue, and that's like the industry average. This sequence right here, because it has a certain order of things, and because it is built in a certain way, I believe this can grant you at least 15%, if not 20%, which would be crazy, just by implementing a sequence like this, getting 20% more sales. So let's jump straight into the sequence. So as you can see here, let's go straight. There's some explanations here. So basically, setting up an abandoned cart email sequence to capture the 75% of people who got onto your website and have every intention of completing their purchase, but life gets in the way, and it results in them forgetting to complete the purchase. The beauty of having this type of sequence in place is that once you have it built out, you never have to think about it again, as it runs automatically in the background and it consistently brings a healthy return. So here are some of the best email templates we have found that routinely convert at a very high level across all of our clients. This email automation can be easily implemented by any email marketing software. Really. Some of them are free, but a couple of our favorite platforms are Klaviyo, Drip, and ActiveCampaign. From those three, I believe Klaviyo is your best option. It's very easy to use, and also the price is okay. So go for it. Now let's take a look at this sequence. So it starts with email number 1, and the email number 1 is sent 20 minutes after the customer abandoned his cart. So the subject line here is, hey, first name, can I help? You're actually trying to get their, you're trying to show that you care, and you're doing this in a very personal way. The sequence goes like this. So, hey, first name, my name is Chris, and I'm the founder of Under Armour, for example. I noticed you added some items to your cart but never completed checkout. I want to reach out personally, and if you don't wanna have personally here, it's okay. For some brands that work, for some it doesn't work. So I want to reach out personally and see if there was anything I could do to help. So you are showing that you are there, available to help. If you have any questions, please not hesitate to respond to this email. So basically, you are giving the customer an easy way to ask you questions, and maybe it is a logistical question. Maybe he just want to know if there's free returns or anything he wants to know really, and then he can ask you here. So you can go back to your cart using the image, a link or button below, and then you just add the cart details here. It's very important to have the product that the person added to cart graphically here to generate even more, urgency. And then thanks for stopping by our site. That in itself means a lot to us. Thanks again, your name, signature. And then a PS here, we can only reserve the items in your cart for a short period of time, after which we can't guarantee that they stay in stock for long. So you're kind of introducing some urgency here, but you're doing that in a very personal and non-intrusive way, if you know what I mean. So this first email, the goal for it is really to remind the person about the cart and to show that you are there to help them. You're not trying to give discounts, you're not trying to hard sell them, you just want to show that you are there and that you are available to help if necessary. All right? So now let's take a look at the second email. And this one is sent 24 hours after the customer's abandoned his cart. And the subject line goes like this. Hey, first name, hey Chris, your cart's going to expire. Now you are really trying to add some urgency to the mix. So, hey again, Chris, I'm sending you this email to let you know that your cart is going to expire in 24 hours. I hope it's safe to assume that you added these items to your cart because you wanted them. So as some extra motivation for you to save your stuff, here's a code for free shipping. So remember that 60% of customers don't complete the purchase because of shipping. Now if you add a code for free shipping, you are really breaking the biggest objection. So this email will probably make a lot of people come back and buy, and only offer this if it makes sense for your business, if your store is capable of giving free shipping. If not, you don't need to. You just can repeat what you told on the first email, right? But basically give them free shipping here. The code, just a heads up though, Chris, the code for free shipping expires when your cart does. So be sure to take advantage of it. And forgot to say, you can set the cart to expire. And if you don't want to, make this too like urgency focused, you can remove this. Your cart is going to expire. So, like last time, you can find your cart below. Again, add the information here. Also, like last time, if you have any questions or concerns for me, don't hesitate to ask by replying to this email. So, once again, you are showing that you are there available to answer his questions, okay? And these emojis right here, they look kind of weird here because it is a document, but when you copy and paste it on your Klaviyo, for example, it will be the standard emoji and it's going to be alright. Okay, thanks again, Chris, Under Armour, for example. Now the third email, and this one is sent 48 hours after the cart abandonment. So, subject line, your cart and free shipping expires in the next 4 hours. And this is very urgency approach, urgency focused. So It is optional to add this one or not, if it makes sense, if your brand is if it makes sense to your brand to send this kind of email, send it. If not, you can always change the approach for something more like the first email. So, hey, first name, hey Chris, I just wanted to let you know that your cart and free shipping code is going to expire within the next 4 hours. After that, you lose the free shipping code and the items in your cart will be released, which means they can be scooped up by someone else. So here you are really creating urgency. So if that person is going to buy, he or she is going to buy it right now, because there's no other chance, basically. So with this email, you're basically making sure that every qualified customer, every customer that really has an intent to buy, will complete the purchase right now. So if you want your stuff, we hope you do, complete your purchase by clicking the link below. Again, card details should be available here. As always, if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to just reply to this email, Chris. But do so quickly, because your card does expire in the next 4 hours. So you're always trying to remember, like, go complete your purchase. Hope you joined the Under Armour family. Again, the emoji here, business name, business owner name, signature of business. Okay. This is the sequence, and now there's a fourth email which is optional, and think about it if it makes sense. Okay, it is not the focus of this fourth email is not to sell, but is to get feedback and improve your basically improve your store with feedback you receive here. So you go and you send 72 hours after cart abandonment. So, hey, first name, was the timing all right? Hey Chris, I just wanted to check in and let you know that your cart and free shipping code did expire. I get it, don't worry. Sometimes the timing just isn't right, so you're just saying that you understand him. You're not pissed off or anything like that. I was just curious though, Chris, would you mind providing us some feedback on what caused you to decide against purchasing? So you're not trying to sell for him, you're not, even though he may come back and buy the full price, who knows? But you're trying to get feedback. Maybe he'll go ahead and say, no, the checkout process is too long. It's a pain in the ass to register it. It's very hard to, get the purchase done, or maybe the shipping, doesn't make sense and will take too long. And, you're trying to get feedback, and once you get a lot of feedback, you can improve your store based on your customers' experience, right? Maybe it was the price, shipping times, a lack of information. Maybe you don't like me. Then 2 emojis here. Again, they will look better on Klaviyo. Whatever the case may be, any feedback would be helpful. One of our philosophies at Under Armour is that everything is a learning experience. And again, make sure it fits your company culture. So any and all feedback will help us improve our products and processes. With that said, Chris, send feedback my way by simply replying to this email. So make sure to show him is that easy to send feedback. I look forward to hearing from you. Business owner name, signature. So that's the sequence. And this sequence alone, I strongly believe that this sequence is better than the one Moose sent compared to others. Simply because this one here is more personal. As you can see, it's plain text without images, without being salesy. So it's plain text. It's very personal. The customer will know that this is not a real one-on-one email, but it feels very personal. It's very good to receive an email like this. So I strongly believe you will be able to get 15% of your cards back. So 15% more revenue, basically. Now, as a conclusion of this whole sequence here, implementing this abandoned cart email sequence into the back end of your business will considerably increase your overall conversion rate without the need to spend any more on advertising, for example. It's a system you only have to set up once to get results forever without ever having to touch it again. So that's the beauty of it. Essentially, you'll be getting a lot more juice out of your squeeze. So you gotta do it once, and all the efforts you put in the business after will be, more rewarded, basically. So that's the beauty of it. That's the email sequence. I'm going to leave a copy in the description of this video if you want to take a look. No sign up required. I'll just leave a Google Drive link, and you can download, you can copy and paste it into your email provider, and make sure to have the make sure to change things up to fit your company culture, your company tone of voice, basically. Right? So make sure to use it. It's very powerful. This is one of the easiest tricks you can implement on your store, and I hope you find value in it. Okay, so that's pretty much it. If you wanna check out my marketing agency, the link is in the description, and also make sure to get your copy in the description as well. So that's pretty much it for this video, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.